Have you ever been half asleep when your cat suddenly reaches out and gently taps your face, maybe with their paw, maybe with a soft little pat right on the nose? It's cute, confusing, and a little weird, but it's one of those cat behaviors that actually says a lot about how they feel about you. So, why do cats touch your face before sleeping? Let's break it down in plain cat language. First off, when a cat touches your face, they're doing something that comes naturally to them, creating connection through touch and scent. In the wild, cats bond by grooming, rubbing, or resting close together. Your face happens to be one of the warmest, most expressive parts of your body. And to your cat, that's like saying, "This is where my human's heart lives." So when they reach out to touch your face, they're not just being cute, they're reinforcing trust. Think about it. Cats don't show affection like dogs do. You won't get a wagging tail or a big slobbery kiss. Instead, their love language is subtle. Slow blinks, gentle nudges, soft purrs. So that little paw on your cheek, it's like your cat's version of saying, "I love you," but in a very dignified feline way. Sometimes it's about marking you as theirs. Cats have scent glands in their paws, especially around the pads and between the toes. When they touch your skin, they leave behind a faint scent that only other cats can detect. It's like signing their name on you. So when your cat gently places a paw on your face before dozing off, they're basically saying, "This one's mine, claimed for cuddles and snacks." Of course, not all cats are that gentle about it. Some will give you a paw smack right in the face at 3 a.m., and that's a different story. That's not affection. That's, "Human, why are you not awake yet to feed me?" Cats are notorious for mixing love and manipulation in the same gesture. You'll know which it is depending on whether they go back to sleep or start yowling for breakfast. Another big reason cats touch your face before sleeping is comfort, theirs and yours. Many cats like to sleep near their owner's face because they're drawn to your breath and body warmth. It reminds them of how they used to sleep next to their mother as kittens, nestled close, feeling safe. So, when your cat rests a paw on your cheek or your chin, it's their way of saying, "I'm here, you're here, everything's okay." If you've ever noticed your cat placing a paw on your face right as they drift off, that's a huge sign of trust. Cats are light sleepers. They need to be alert to danger. So if they're willing to relax that close to your face, where you could sneeze or move suddenly, they must really feel safe with you. You've officially made it into their inner circle. And sometimes it's just a matter of touch control. Cats are surprisingly tactile. They explore their world with their whiskers and paws, so when they're lying next to you, they might just be keeping a paw on your face to know where you are. Think of it as their version of holding hands while falling asleep. Cute, but also practical. They can sense movement through that light contact, so if you get up, they'll know immediately. Now here's a fun one. Some cats do it because they're mirroring you. Cats are incredibly observant. If you often stroke their face or pet them gently before bed, they sometimes mimic that behavior back at you. It's part imitation, part emotional connection. So when your cat reaches out and touches your face, it could be their way of saying, "I like what you do. Now I'm doing it too." There's also the element of curiosity. Cats are naturally nosy, and your face is full of interesting smells. Your breath, your skin, maybe your moisturizer or that late-night snack you had. They might reach out and give a gentle tap just to check things out. Ever had your cat sniff your mouth after you yawn? Yep, that's not weird to them. That's investigative journalism, feline edition. And let's not forget the comedic side. Some cats genuinely use their paw as a sleep boundary. If your cat stretches out and rests their paw against your face, they might be saying, "I love you, but let's not breathe on each other." It's affectionate distance management, which is very on brand for cats. They want closeness on their own terms. Never too much, never too little. If your cat does this often, it's worth paying attention to their body language. A relaxed paw, half-closed eyes, slow blinks, that's affection. But if their claws are slightly out or their ears are tilted back, they might be overstimulated and using their paw as a polite, "please give me space" signal. Cats are subtle communicators, so it's all in the details. Here's a small tip. If you want to encourage your cat to feel more comfortable without the 3 a.m. face tap, give them a soft, warm spot near your pillow or on the edge of your bed. Cats love sleeping close to your scent, but don't necessarily need to be on top of you. A cozy blanket or a small cat bed right next to you can make them feel connected without interrupting your sleep. And if your cat has just started this behavior recently, it can also be a sign of growing attachment. Maybe they've gotten more used to your routine, or they're feeling extra affectionate because of seasonal changes. Cats often become cuddlier when the weather cools down. It's their version of winter bonding. You might also notice that some cats only touch your face when you're lying still. That's because cats prefer calm energy. They don't want to bother you when you're moving around, but when you're relaxed, they match that mood and show affection in a quiet, intimate way. In a sense, they're waiting for the perfect emotional timing. Typical cat behavior. If you have multiple cats, watch how they interact with each other before sleeping. You'll probably see them touch faces, groom, or press paws together. When one does that to you, it's the same kind of bonding gesture. You've been accepted into their social circle. Congratulations, you're officially part of the pride. There's even a trust exercise in there. Cats that have been through trauma or spent time in shelters often take months before they're comfortable enough to make direct contact with your face. So if your rescue cat suddenly starts placing a paw on your cheek or resting near your head, that's a big emotional milestone. It means they've moved from cautious observation to genuine affection. One thing you might want to avoid, though, is reacting too suddenly when they touch your face. Cats remember cause and effect really well. If they reach out and you jerk away or laugh too loudly, they might think they did something wrong. Just stay calm, give them a gentle blink or a slow smile, and let them settle. That tells them, I'm safe, you're safe, go to sleep. So the next time your cat reaches out and touches your face before drifting off, remember, it's not random. It's part love, part trust, part comfort, and sometimes part mischief. It's their unique way of saying, we're good. I can sleep now. To wrap it up, cats touch your face before sleeping because they trust you, they feel safe, they're marking you as part of their world, or they're simply trying to stay connected. It's one of those rare, quiet moments when a cat lets their guard down completely. If your cat does this, consider yourself lucky. You've earned that bond. Let me know in the comments if your cat does this too or has their own bedtime quirks. And if you love learning about cat behavior and what all these little gestures mean, hit subscribe and join the community of cat lovers who totally get it.